The Marine who planned to marry in Ukraine. Love often finds its way in the most unexpected places and under the most challenging circumstances. One such compelling story is that of a U.S. Marine who planned to marry his beloved in Ukraine, a country torn by conflict and political upheaval. This narrative not only highlights the strength and determination of the Marine, but also the resilience and love that transcends borders and war. The Marine, named Jack, was deployed to Eastern Europe as part of a NATO mission aimed at supporting Ukraine amidst its ongoing conflict with Russia. The mission was fraught with danger, as tensions in the region where high and daily life was overshadowed by the threat of violence. Despite this perilous environment, Jack remained committed to his duty, seeking to bring stability and support to the region. During his deployment, Jack met Elena, a local Ukrainian woman who worked as a nurse in a war-torn city. Their initial encounter was marked by a shared sense of duty and compassion, as both were committed to helping those affected by the conflict. Elena's dedication to her work and her unwavering spirit captivated Jack. Similarly, Elena found Jack's courage and kindness inspiring. Despite the language barrier and cultural differences, the two quickly formed a bond that blossomed into love. Their relationship grew stronger with each passing day, providing a beacon of hope and normalcy in an otherwise tumultuous environment. Their love story was not without its challenges, however. They navigated through the complexities of a cross-cultural relationship, all while dealing with the constant threat of conflict and instability in their surroundings. Their love story is one of resilience and determination. Jack and Elena's bond grew in the midst of adversity, and their commitment to each other only deepened as they faced the challenges of their environment together. This is their story, a testament to love, courage, and unwavering determination in the face of seemingly insurmountable odds. 1. The start of an unforgettable love story. The Jack the Marine is a member of the Marine Corps and was sent to Eastern Europe as part of a NATO operation to support Ukraine in its continuing conflict with Russia. Jack got to know Elena while serving in the military. She was a native Ukrainian nurse in a community devastated by conflict. Their first meeting was characterized by a common sense of obligation and empathy, since they both wanted to support the people impacted by the fighting. Jack was intrigued by Elena's strong energy and her dedication to her career. Elena was similarly moved by Jack's bravery and generosity. Notwithstanding their disparate cultural backgrounds and language barriers, the two soon developed a friendship that turned into love. With every day that went by, their bond got stronger and stronger, acting as a ray of hope and stability amid the otherwise chaotic surroundings. 2. The proposal. After a few months of courting Elena, Jack made the decision to pop the question. He recruited the assistance of Elena's co-workers and other Marines, determined to make the occasion memorable despite the difficult conditions. Together, they planned an unexpected marriage proposal in the center of the city where Jack and Elena initially connected. In the middle of the devastation and reminders of the battle, Jack proposed to Elena. Elena answered yes, her emotions taking over. Many others saw their love story as a symbol of resiliency and hope because it developed in such a chaotic atmosphere. Their engagement demonstrated that love can endure even in the most trying circumstances, which not only strengthened their commitment to one another, but also encouraged people around them. 3. Getting married. While organizing a wedding is never simple, there are special difficulties when it takes place in a war area. Jack and Elena were adamant about holding their ideal wedding in front of their loved ones in Ukraine. They had to deal with a number of challenges, such as planning problems, security worries, and the ongoing threat of violence. Notwithstanding these obstacles, the couple persisted. To choose a location, make arrangements for food and decor, and guarantee the security of their attendees, they called on the aid of global organizations as well as people of the neighborhood. The neighborhood came together to support and assist them in planning their wedding. 4. Getting past challenges. Getting the marriage license was one of the major obstacles they had to overcome. Many government offices were either shuttered or just partially operational as a result of the ongoing fighting. To obtain the necessary documentation, Jack had to navigate a convoluted bureaucratic process that frequently resulted in delays and setbacks. Apart from the administrative difficulties, there were also ongoing safety concerns. Shelling and armed confrontations routinely targeted the area Elena lived and worked in. To protect themselves from any threats, the couple had to carefully arrange their wedding. In the hopes that everything would stay under control long enough for their wedding to take place, they selected a date that fell within the window of a brief truce. 5. The day of the wedding. Finally, the wedding day came and was greeted with enthusiasm and eagerness. The location, a tiny church that had amazingly survived the fighting, was exquisitely decked out in lights and flowers. Family and friends convened, with some arriving from far-flung regions of Ukraine and others from the United States. The event represented the merging of two civilizations, with a moving blend of American and Ukrainian customs. Jack was dressed in his Marine uniform, while Elena was dressed in a traditional Ukrainian outfit. Not a dry eye was in the church as they exchanged vows. The pair overcame great odds to get to this point thanks to their love and perseverance. The celebration that ensued at the reception was exuberant. Even with the depressing backdrop of conflict, there was dancing, music, and laughter. The couple and their guests had a memorable day thanks to the efforts of the local community, which donated food and entertainment. 6. Life following marriage. Jack and Elena had to contend with continuing their disagreement while attempting to start a life together after the wedding. Eventually, Jack's deployment came to an end, and he had to fly back to the U.S. Elena would follow him to the United States after obtaining the required documentation and visas. The couple decided. The lengthy and laborious visa application procedure required a lot of paperwork and interviews. Jack and Elena kept up their friendship during this time by communicating frequently and seeing one another sometimes. Their love never wavered, giving them the fortitude to bear their protracted absence. After obtaining her visa, Elena relocated to the U.S. to be with Jack. After relocating to a small town, they kept up their mutual support system and efforts to create a future together. While Jack stayed in the Marines, Elena pursued her career as a nurse. Many others in their neighborhood were inspired by their narrative, which demonstrated the strength of love and fortitude in the face of difficulty. 7. Thoughts on love and fortitude. The tale of Jack and Elena is proof of the eternal strength of love and the human spirit. Their voyage was beset with difficulties, ranging from the perils of a combat zone to the intricacies of global bureaucracy. Their commitment to overcoming these challenges and their love for one another, however, remained unwavering. Their narrative also emphasizes the wider effects of violence on people and communities. Love and hope may survive a battle and provide a source of resiliency and fortitude. People from many nationalities and origins came together for Jack and Elena's wedding, promoting a sense of harmony and humanity. 8. Final thoughts. Jack and Elena's story is a testament to the enduring power of love and the human spirit. Their journey was fraught with challenges, from the dangers of a war zone to the complexities of international bureaucracy. Yet their love for each other and their determination to overcome these obstacles never wavered. After their wedding, they faced the daunting task of building a life together amidst the ongoing conflict. Jack eventually returned to the United States after his deployment, and Elena joined him once they secured the necessary visas and paperwork. The process of obtaining a visa was arduous and time-consuming, but their love remained steadfast. Eventually, Elena moved to the United States, and the couple settled in a small town where they continued to support each other and work towards a shared future. Their story inspired many in their community, showcasing the power of love and resilience in the face of adversity. Their tale highlights the broader impact of conflict on individuals and communities. In the midst of war, love and hope can still flourish, providing a source of strength and resilience. Jack and Elena's journey from a war-torn city to a life together in the United States illustrates that even in the darkest times, love can shine through, bringing hope and light to those around us. Thank you for joining us on this journey. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and stay tuned for more captivating content on our YouTube channel.